of the teams who win the first game of the World Series end up winning the whole series. So I don't know if that statistic is accurate, but my friend saw it somewhere. He just told me yesterday. So that would tell you there's a pretty good chance that the Red Sox are going to take the series. But
it looks so wet down there, doesn't it?
I don't like to see where they win, 4 games in a row, because then the whole series is over. You win 4 games in a row, that's all the games you get.
Usually go 6 or 7 games.
So here, now we have it's tied because 1 game for 1 game.
You know what? There's more money also involved, because the more games they play, the more money the teams take in, right?
Yeah.
So they don't really try, I don't think, to win 4 games in a row. It's like, that's less money.
So, there could be a little bit of game fixing going on. There probably is. These guys, whatever way they can make more money, that's what they're going to do. So it actually works out for everybody's better because, more games makes it more interesting. Because 7 games series, tournament, whatever, it's not that much. So, and besides, it's the only baseball on now. It's the end. It's the final, the finale. I like baseball. When I see them playing baseball, it reminds me of how much enjoyment that I have when I play a sport, when I participate, when I'm active. It's exercise, it's recreation. Getting a baseball team together, though, and the equipment and the place you need to play it sometimes can be difficult, especially when I'm on the road. I'm going to places where they don't know about baseball, or they want to play baseball, but they just can't get it going. So, and I can't bring the team along with me all the time. So, kind of just myself and memories and dreams, That's why I think a lot of people do watch professional sports or professional baseball. I'm not into the whole capitalistic side of it. I'm not. I'm not supporting that. So just whenever I talk about it, you got to realize I'm not buying into it. I'm not supporting their advertisers. I see the crazy things they put on, like the Super Bowl commercials and the World Series commercials. None of it interests me. You're not going to get me to buy something while I'm watching the game. Sorry. So just quit your job, commit suicide, whatever. I don't buy MLB products, Major League. I don't. You see it. I don't wear a cap. I'm not wearing the T-shirt. I'm not fanatical about it, which they would like. But the one thing that I am doing, kind of a residual effect, is minimal, as I do talk about it. And all I want to say is that I'm glad the Cardinals won 1 game, because in the first game they really didn't look too good. So. But that goes to show you that first game, really doesn't indicate everything. I think that 1 or 2 or more of the runs the Red Sox got were just on errors. So errors, they were under pressure, they were not in their home stadium. So you think psychologically you would be making more errors then. That's probably a statistic you can look up. The pitcher was really good. Now, in the second game, the pitching wasn't as good. A lot of the guys looked really disappointed. The guy who started for who was it? The guy that got real frustrated. He was in the dugout. He was like, this guy's got anger problems.
Walking.
You might hear some bad news about him later on. But that's okay. You see that a lot of times. Sometimes they throw rackets or they throw bats or whatever. Maybe he'll make it. I don't know anything about him, but you see that he's really pumped up or something. He just doesn't want to look bad. But in the long run, the game was in his favor. So he's going to get the credit for the win. Thank you very much. He doesn't have to punch anything anymore. Now, what it has to do with the Red Sox, I think the Red Sox are favored. I don't care. See, what I care about is that there's just more action. They get scoring, higher scoring runs, bigger numbers. That's the only thing that I'm really in it for, because I like to see things happening. It gets boring, if these pitchers are so great that nobody can get any hits. That's my only point, okay? So, I might not watch the rest of the series, I don't know, and someone will tell me who won. I'm not betting on any of the teams. I only bet on football. So, baseball, it's just, I can't pick. But one thing that's good about the Red Sox being in there is that the Yankees are not in there. See, that's the thing. I don't like the Yankees.